What if I told you there's a 5-year-old game out there where there are pro players competing against each other for hundreds of thousands and if not millions of dollars?
Dude,
how do that shit?
But what if I told you that same game was plagued with issues, filled with cheaters in high-ranked lobbies?
I've gotten banned. How many people did I get banned the last like fucking 2-3 days? I've gotten 3 people banned today. Yesterday I had another guy got banned. Probably that guy is also hard aimbotting. Last couple of days the same one is Shameless.
Has been having glaring audio issues since day one that have become increasingly worse over the years.
Fucking Reds thing.
They just looted that crate, bro. There's a whole other team back there, home team.
Got that guy.
It's a whole team at Geyser now, at the back building.
Inspiring right now. Gibby's absolute one shot right here. Cut him with gas.
At the bat. Listen, there's a whole team behind us.
I swear to God, I will fucking drive to Los Angeles and go to the Respawn studio and fucking go to the audio team and fucking give them all a big wet juicy. I mean,
Or what if your bullets just don't register at all?
One back, off prayer. This could kill Manx when it registers. Manx
When it registers, look, they know what's working! Look!
on the back burner now. Needs to hit a VLS spec big. 17 gets his one back, off prayer. This could kill Manx when it registers.
What if that same game was played in slow motion at the highest level of competitive play?
Here, guys, here.
Bang him out.
Oh yeah.
Try one.
Knock
him.
down. Wow.
We're the
Fucking-
best. Let's
This
go.
character's even broken on lag.
Would you even believe me? Would you believe anyone who said this game was esports ready?
Oh, wait, I got scanned. Crypto, there's a drone with no audio. There's a drone with no audio. There's no sound on this drone. This game is not esports ready.
Well, if you've played Respawn's most popular game to date, Apex Legends, you'd believe it, because that's what I'm talking about today. Alright, so now that we've gotten through all of that, let's start with one of the issues that's been returning with what seems to be almost every new update, yet still has not fully been fixed, and that's the goddamn no regs. We've all been on the side of a wingman that dealt 0 damage 4 times while clearly hitting the person, or an R991 clip being interrupted because half the bullets decided they wanted to be made of rubber. Apex has had this issue since the dawn of Apex Legends. I don't think it was ever worse than it was in Season 5, however, and the 20 tick rate servers that we still have today are pretty damn unbearable, especially in 2023. Now, if you don't know what tick rate is, and you're not a nerd, it's basically how fast the game registers everything that's happening. For example, at the time of Apex's release, CSGO was under fire by the entire community for having 64 tick servers because they were too slow. Those are 3 times faster than what we have now, but they fixed that problem with CS2, and even in tournaments they had it run at 128 tick so that we'd have true response time. But if we're running 20 tick servers in 2023 in a fast game like Apex, we are falling way, way behind. If Counter-Strike was under fire for having 64 tick servers and we have 20, it's saying something. Like, we really need a big change here. It's one of the fastest paced games on the market. You can't have bad registry on a game that has movement like tap strafing and stuff like that, super gliding, etc. You need proper registry. And the fact that Respawn claims to have fixed this problem many times, yet we're still seeing this in all of Season 16, is just baffling. For a game to have competitive integrity, it must have a decent system behind it to ensure you can actually hit your shots. And that's why in tournaments they play on 128 tick in CSGO, so you can actually get the response you deserve while you're playing. Apex Legends has an extremely long time to kill compared to other games, and having your bullets just not register on someone can completely kill the fun for people, as well as just make you lose a match entirely, which is extremely upsetting in a ranked setting, and even more upsetting for the pro players who are playing for money. Should never be a situation where your gun goes from decent to a Nerf gun. RIP new Flatline skin. But what if I told you that the hit reg issues weren't even close to being the biggest issues we have? We still have a couple more things to talk about, so let's get into that. So my question is, why in the hell do we keep crashing and going into slow motion mode mid-game after 5 fucking years? Look, I get it, DDoSers exist, and it's hard to counter them. But for the love of God, if you can start an entire new studio, I'm sure you can find someone on this earth to give you proper protection. Like, for fuck's sakes, I'm so tired of my games getting griefed by code tap water just because you refuse to fix your fucking game. Okay, I may have gone a little overboard there, but I honestly don't think I did. The casuals have been complaining, the pros have been voicing their opinion, and Respawn just refuses to help. We've even seen server issues during scrims as well as online tournament games. We have pro teams being targeted by DDoSers and taking them out the lobby to ruin their chances at winning games. Respawn, for the sake of your game's lifespan, and I know you guys want this game to last 20 years, this needs to be done ASAP. Nick Merckx, someone who has, with no argument, brought in a metric fuckton of people into Apex, said it best himself.
GG's boys. I'm down to play anything but this. I'll play fucking Uno, just not this shit, man. Sorry.
Hey, all good.
You guys have fun, man, gang. I'm not doing it, chat. I'm not doing it again tonight. They're not gonna freeze the lobby, aimbot me the whole fucking night. I'm gonna end the stream by saying this, okay? We have a very big problem in Apex, and I really do hope that the devs take this shit seriously, man. This is not a fucking joke right now. Like, Call of Duty's down bad. Nobody wants to play that shit right now. You got a lot of people coming over to play Apex to try all the new stuff, the exciting stuff that is Apex. Now is not the time for an influx of fucking cheaters and DDoSers. It's not the time. I mean, it's got me literally, I'm getting off early. I would play tonight. I would play with both of them, but I'm not going to sit here and have my lobby crash. I'm not going to sit here and get cheated on. There's no way. If Apex is smart, they'll take it for real, man. And they'll hire some real people that can fucking, like, get this shit done, man. I don't know.
And this statement applies to all points of this game's lifespan, but especially now. The number of players don't lie. People are absolutely loving Apex at the moment. Respawn can't afford to lose its player base or form a bad name for itself with that player base. If new players are leaving games like Warzone because of cheating issues, they won't be too happy to come to a game where those same issues lie. So please, 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 for the love of your game's lifespan, Respawn, you need to do something about this. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the audio issue we're having in Apex. This has to be the worst possible issue you could ever have in a competitive FPS. Having literally no audio in an FPS, let alone at BR, where information is key to staying alive, is almost unbelievable at this point in time.
What?
Why, there's no electricity going in the juicer?
Holy shit, dude.
Where's the audio, dude? Did you find it in the wire?
I didn't find it. Dude, I still think it's traveling through the wire.
We just witnessed the Macdown tournament, where pros literally had zero audio on most of the Legends' abilities.
I'm making a quick swap to study after me. I have 92.
I'm getting fused knuckle clustered with no audio. What is going on, man? Walk up on this. I'm not using bang ult. We're getting counter bang ult. I'm throwing one back at them. Back up. They won't be able to res. I'm out of it on me. There's no audio again. My bang ult's landing on top of the res. On the open right there. Small ass rock. Yeah. I'm just getting shot by no audio. I'm healing. Just
Wait, what guy's out?
in the gas. Bro. Oh my god.
I'm running with it.
This game is this game is just unplayable. It's just the game is so bad. Bro, this game is so bad. Like, it's unplayable from a competitive point of view. Both of those fights, we play perfectly, and I get the insta-knock on both fights. In neither fight do we hear where we're getting shot from, where we're getting swung on from. We don't hear the Wraith get res in the first fight, and we don't hear the portal in the first fight. We don't hear either of the bang ults. Both fights, we hear 4 silent bang ults. The game is just unplayable, bro.
Look, Respawn, I get it. You guys made a statement 3 years ago saying it was all intentional, and that bullets should be louder than footsteps. But I'm sorry. If the Legends in the game can make Venom's baby pop out of their hand, or spacewalk on our tornado, we shouldn't be looking for realism. This is one of the worst takes I've ever seen when it comes to audio, and it just seems like a massive excuse to just not ever do anything about it. Like, imagine you're just sitting there, and then out of nowhere, a Pathfinder is just right behind you. You don't know how he got there, you never heard him, and he just shoots you in the back of the head. Free one clip.
I'm gonna track. I had that guy for 40.
Yo, tap shaping is so dumb, bro.
Bro, is there audio in this fucking game?
I really think Respawn need to look into prioritizing audio that's close to you rather than far from you, because at this point in the game we're able to hear snipers at like 400 to 500 meters. We can hear shotguns at 200 meters. Like, it's a little bit ridiculous that those sounds are masking the footsteps that are right next to us. It's kind of crazy to me, especially with all the money that they clearly have to be able to make these changes. Especially with the recent Flatline Iron Sight nerf, it just seems like Respawn is farming money and doing whatever they can to just screw over the community. I don't get why they don't just make everything better instead of trying to make everything worse across the board. It's a little bit unreal. I don't know if you guys remember last year we had no Apex August, yet that never actually did anything, nor do I think it actually made anybody stop playing the game. If we really want to do anything, we need our voices heard. We need to speak out on these topics in a bigger way than just on stream. We need a dedicated video to this issue. If you enjoyed this video and agreed with any of these issues, make sure to like. If you have any different opinions or think there are things that I may have missed, let me know in the comment section below, and I'd be more than happy to discuss them with you. Also, please try to share this video around so that the rest of the community can hear about it. It is very important that this gets seen, otherwise our voice will be as quiet as the rest.